So I'm really sorry about the length it took for this break to happen. I pre-ordered these jumbos, and the jumbos were delayed from tops to the wholesalers. And then once they hit DNA Card World, that huge front that pushed through this past weekend dropped snow, because I live in Louisiana and I order all my stuff from New York. So if anybody knows a Texas wholesaler, please let me know. I ordered from New York, and it had to pass through pretty much that whole front to get to Louisiana, and it took, you know, just under 2 weeks, which is awesome. So I'm glad it's here. I'm finally getting ripped for you guys. But the good thing is this product has jumped in price by like $200. I think the Super Jumbos have jumped by like $200 since release. So y'all are still getting a great deal. We haven't missed out on any return on investment here. I'm going to do the free Chrome Mega for the weight, and then we're going to hit the Jumbo. So I'm going to put the Jumbo up here. Hopefully we can grab an auto out of, yeah. But either way, y'all got a free box out of it. So I had a lot of luck with these Megas. I broke, I think, 8 Megas when Chrome got hot. And we hit a Pedro Leon auto, a Salas auto, and York auto. So we hit 3 nice autos out of these mega packs. Now these are all pretty much garbage base packs, so I'm going to rip through those quick, and then I'll give some guys some more time to get in here. But those 2 mega packs were the ones we're really interested in here. It's the Rosarena. It's probably about one of the better cards you can pull out of here. This is just all the Tatis for UP guys. Zavala Super. Oh man, I've seen some big cards get pulled. Trout, Adele, Ricky, Dahlbeck. Seen some big cards, but I've also heard that that's with these Super Jumbos, the quality control is kind of huge, or just go big or go home. Over in our Discord chat group on the Patreon page, I forget who it was that told me that they opened and saw several Super Jumbos opened that were just go big or go home. Either had a lot of really good stuff in it or nothing at all. So hopefully we only hit like 2 or 3 pitcher autos. That's the goal. If we can just hit some hitter autos. That's probably the best cards you can get in these Megas. This is Dylan Carlson rookie card. I think he is going to have a huge year next year. Dylan Carlson. He really struggled last year. He got called up, sent back down. Struggled a little bit. We're going to go with the Megas. So these are the big daddies of the Mega boxes, the Mega packs. Hopefully we can get an auto out of one of the 2 boxes. There's a nice pull, not at first, but it's a Drew Romo. Catching prospect for the Colorado Rockies. The dude can really hit. Check out his offensive numbers. His firsts are in 2020 draft, I believe, but he's a guy to check out, Drew Romo. He can hit really well. There's a Yiddy. That's going to the Marlins. He's hot right now. I think we got a blue here. Alec Thomas, nice. One of my favorite prospects out of 2018. This guy's going to have a huge year, I believe. I think he's going to be in big league spring training. I don't have my pennies open. He's going to have a huge year in spring training. He's going to break camp with the big league club, and he's going to be the dude for the Diamondbacks this year in center field until Carroll's ready next year, and then who knows what's going to happen. But, man, one of the most slept-on prospects, I think, in all of baseball is Alec Thomas, because he plays for a crappy club. He plays for the Diamondbacks. And he's a great player. The last 3 years, he's just absolutely annihilated everything. All the balls that they could throw at him, he's annihilated. Marty and Allen. I'm going to penny these for you. But, Yeah, Jeremy and I talked about Thomas. Jeremy was like the guy that told me about. He messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, what do you think about Alec Thomas?" And I was like, he's all right. Then I looked at his stats, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's really good." So the two big guys that Jeremy really turned me on to, and I'm thankful for, are Ruben Cardenas and Alec Thomas. Um, Jeremy's a huge, crappy club, more playing time. But he told me he's a huge Rays fan, so he put me on to Cardenas, and I think he played at Rice, and he was a victim of the COVID year, so he was old for his level, but man, he just desecrated Double A this year. Steals, home runs. There's a Torque, Mojo, non-first, not bad. Lodolo, Maximo Costa, Malvin Valdez, and Hillcrease Oliveira. I don't know. He's a pitcher, so obviously I don't know anything about him. Valdez picked up some steam as 2021 Chrome kind of drew out. He was one of the guys to watch. I think a lot of people were looking for Malvin Valdez. I've got some super favorites. I think probably the guy I want to try to grab some of is Christian Santana. That kid's got insane power. And he's only I think like $50 for an auto right now. So that's box one of the Mojo. Some nice stuff in there. No autos, but not a bad little draw there. I'm trying to make some space for this monster super jumbo that we have to break. Because it's a ton of cards. It's a ton of cards. It's like 120 cards per pack. So I'm going to move all the mega stuff out of the way. And hopefully we have everyone in here. What's up, Cameron? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike. I am the YouTube guy, yeah. I am the YouTube guy. I'm not trying to prove to the world how much I know. I just enjoy talking about prospects and finding sleepers in the dark and making some cool relationships along the way. So, all right, this is the Big Daddy. This is why we're here for the Super Jumbos. And like I said, I think the autos are in the player packs. So many cards. And to remind y'all, the non-first paper does not ship. So all the paper firsts will ship, all the paper color will ship, but the paper non-firsts are not going to ship, and that's going to save me a tremendous amount of it made me able to make this break $35 instead of $40, because if I would have shipped non-first paper, which is worth really nothing, I probably would have had to ship everything in a small flat rate box, and that would have increased shipping by $4. So non-first paper does not ship in this one. All first paper and paper color ships. So many cards. So we're chasing, I think the big teams in this one. I think the Rays are huge. Obviously the Red Sox, Pirates for the draws. The Rays are a pretty good team. They have a lot of autos in this. So these are I think these are going to be the autos right here. We're going to put them underneath the packs with the players on them. All that I've seen that they are the autos. So we're going to dig into... Is Matt in the... I think Matt's in the second break. I hope the season starts on time, but if it doesn't, I mean, we still have minor league baseball. Yeah, it's a beast, all right. It's going to be a fun one to sort. So, each of these packs is like a dick. It's crazy. Like a dick. Downs. I'm looking for some first chromes here. Carter Jensen, some big guys. Zell Clark, Salas Beck. There's a Will Bednar. One of the top pitchers in this product. And at least if we can hit some pitchers, at least I'd like them to be like Mazzucato, Bednar, Job. Somebody that's actually, there's a Zavala first. Jordan Walker. We're going to have some color here. Kai Bush, lefty, with the Angels. He was drafted in the 2nd round. Don't do a whole lot of pitchers. Don't do any pitchers, really. Got a little insert here with the Rockies. Go to the Chrome, another pitcher. Nunez. Nunez is a big guy out of 2020. Is it Pacheco? Sleeve him. It's a nice draw there. Blade. Matthew Nelson is another guy that a lot of people are watching in this product. Pena kind of fell off this year. Reed Trimble. Don't say I told you so, but Reed Trimble is a super sleeper in here, guys. Mazzucato, so we're killing it with the Chrome right here. Muller. Painter, I think Painter has a pretty big arm in this product. Yeah, he was a 1st rounder. I want to say he was competitive balance, maybe? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Or was he not competitive balance? Yeah, it's a good year for pitchers. Sabato, Connor Norby. One of the guys I really like who kind of fell off late in the year, Martinez, Cade Brown, Henry Davis draft night. Pedro Leon refractor, non-first. Got a lot of cards to sleeve. Lonnie White refractor, first. Nice pull there. Adley refractor. Matos, non-first refractor. And then we got some more paper here. Maddox Bruns is in the big arm in this product. 1st round arm. Chase Petty, another 1st round arm. Soderstrom, Carson Williams, 1st rounder. Jose Torres, man, that guy's so good. Long live the Wolfpack. Any North Carolina State fans in here? I became a North Carolina State fan automatically after watching the College World Series this year. I've got a ton of cards to penny here, guys. Yeah, it was so hard to watch after all the COVID stuff, for me at least. Man, because North Carolina State was just, they were so good, and they had such a small chance. Like, going into that tournament to even do what they did is just crazy. So I hated to see them go home. That was really, really tragic for those kids that played for North Carolina State. But man, Torres is a good pool in this product. I know it takes a little longer to penny all these chromes, but I don't like them sitting on top of each other any more than they have to. So that Norby looks like it's kind of scuffed up. So I do this for you guys. Hopefully you don't mind me extending the break a little longer just to penny all your cards. Pedro Leon is a guy, maybe some of y'all can help me out here, but I don't know, I don't see anything besides the freak athlete that he is. We were talking about it in my Discord group on the Patreon page, and I was like asking that because I want to make room on my top 100 for Christian Santana, and I got to take somebody off of my list. But I don't know. Leon was a guy that just didn't impress me stats-wise. I know he's a freak athletically, but I don't know. He just didn't do a whole lot for me stat-wise, and he's old for his level, but almost everybody is. Morissette, that's a nice pick for the paper. Kai Bush again. Healy Ramos kind of fell off this year. He struggled. Matthew Nelson, Leon. Jay Allen, he's one of my favorite. I was so mad when Jay Allen was expensive, but what are you going to do? He's one of my favorite guys in this prospect. I'm just a sucker for freak athletes, I guess. So we'll go to the chrome. We'll actually just finish off this paper. I'm going to dig the paper off the bottom and go through that. Look how big Jason Dominguez is in that picture. Dude's got to be on the Peds, right? Am I crazy? Dominguez on the Peds? Gunnar Hoglund, another first round pitcher. Petty, we already talked about him. Cooper Kinney, first rounder. Carson Williams, I already saw him in here. Yeah, Cowser's pretty crazy. I did that video and 150 bucks. I don't know if Cowser's going to have the power. Ooh, there's a Mayer Chrome going to the Red Sox. Nice. I just don't know if Cowser's going to have the power, you know, to be like worth $150. So we'll see. There's TJ White. That's a good pick. It's a good player in this. Tanner Allen. Ibarra, the big teddy bear. That dude could mash. Mick Abel, Tommy Mace, Julio, Cal Conley, Heriberto Hernandez, Dalen Lyle, Austin Hendrick fell off the planet this year. Marcelo Mayer, another one for the Red Sox. Gunnar refractor. Gunnar struggled in high A, but the dude's 19. There's a Gavin Williams refractor. Nice first round arm. Gavin Williams out of ECU. Eduardo Garcia. Not a bad pack. Oh, John. John is our moderator in the group, and he is a huge Orioles homer. So thou shalt not speak ill of the Orioles. I like Cowser. I actually, when I was coaching high school baseball for the last several years, we played a summer tournament at Sam Houston State, and that facility is immaculate. He's a great left-handed stick, but I think he's a lot like Austin Martin. I mean, he's not, you know, right-handed, but I think he's going to hit. He's got a really good hit tool. I just don't know if the power is going to be there. I could be wrong, and that's the fun thing about prospecting is you never know. There's a green in here somewhere. Ricky Tubman needs a haircut. There's a Hunter Goodman, sleeper, Brady. Tanner. Ed Howard kind of fell off this year. I think he's a lot better than he performed. Manzardo first. I like Manzardo. Blaze and Trent DeVoe. We got Jay Allen Green. Nice. If we were going to hit a paper color card, Jay Allen would be one of those to hit going to the Reds. Nice hit right there for our non-Thunder packs. Little Toronto Blue Jays. We got a Carson Williams. First chrome. Robert Hassel. That dude's going to be a stud. Noah Miller. Bobby Witt Jr. Sal Frelick, his first appearance in the chrome. First rounder out of Boston College. Cooper Bowman. I like him. Cameron Carley. There's a Byers. Big left-handed stick. Cooper Kinney. Jackson Merrill, chrome only. Nice hit for the Padres. First rounder. Bubba Chandler. Got a Joe Mack draft night. Raquelvin DeCastro. He was in the 2021 Bowman Chrome. Andrew Abbott refractor. Austin Martin. And Victor Mesa Jr. We're going to roll out, finish off those chromes. See what we got for TJ White. Benny Montgomery. That's the first time we've seen Benny Montgomery in here. Wes Kath, it's his first appearance. Joe Mack on the paper. Holgate and Lonnie White Jr. Right-handed Prince Fielder. Yeah, I don't even know if he's athletic enough to be put in the same category. He's going to be like, he's going to be like a Bartolo Colon, but a hitter. Ibarra, man, that dude had the highest OPS I think I've ever seen in my life at San Jose State. That's crazy. I mean, it's not a big conference. It's not like the SEC, you know, or the Pac-12, but I mean, still to have like a 600 OPS is just, that's insane. And he did. And it's crazy because I don't know how many doubles that guy was capable of legging out, but man, he's a big dude. He's not in shape at all. At all. We got two more packs of non-auto packs. So we are definitely correct on the player packs being the autos. Paper. We'll do through the paper first. Amador, De Castro. I was talking, as a Pacheco, messaging somebody. I don't know who it was. Might have been in the Discord group, but you know, obviously Fanatics bought out Topps, and they're gonna, you know, do some changes. There's a Henry Davis paper, nice. Lawler paper, and I'm really hoping they can kind of clean up the quality control. Purple Joe Rock, first Bowman. He's a second rounder. I'm kind of hoping they do a little better job with Bowman in the future. Just, I mean, the amount of non-firsts. I mean, Zach Veen's got 150 non-firsts. I mean, let's get some guys in there, you know, get some new blood in there. There's a lot of guys in the minor leagues right now who are studs and they have no cards, you know, and then they're gonna Manzardo first. They're gonna duplicate mass-produced non-first that just hold no value in the market. So hopefully they can do a little better job of that and get rid of some of the just garbage parallels that nobody cares about, like the speckle autos and the green autos. I mean, they just don't hold value. So I'm kind of hoping some things change. But I love the product as a whole. Oh, there's a Cowser refractor. Very nice. Going to the Orioles. Jordy Barley's not very good. Bachman, first round arm refractor. Mazzucato, first round arm refractor. Just hope they can change some things. Just can't stop. That's the thing about those guys. Once they get going, they can't stop. That's funny. That's awesome that you got to see him in person. That's one thing that I wish I got to do more, was see, not more, I wish I got to do it all, was see some of these guys in person. So we got 2 first round, a bat refractor, and a first round arm, Mazzucato, one of the best lefties out of high school, I think, in this product. So doing some nice cards with refractors. Getting some nice cards with refractors. So we have a thick card. That's going to be some sort of insert here. Interesting. We got a super thick card. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it with the camera there. Looks like 3 cards mashed together. So that's going to be interesting to see what it is. Poisson. Matos, Herrera, Bachman, first round. Sabato. We're going upside down here for the rest of the paper. Haven't really killed paper. Upside down paper. But there's a Job. This is Job's first appearance. His first round arm. Harry Ford, his first appearance in here. So we got a Ford and a Job paper. Those aren't bad at all. Man, my stack of paper is already going to have to get doubled up. Oh, the Invictus are thick? No, that's not good. I haven't broken this yet, obviously, because my pre-order. I knew about the Invictus. I did not know that they were super thick. So, McCade Brown first. We got a Cowser Trimble. Bachman, first round arm. Job, he's back again, first round arm. Donta Williams. Joe Mack, big high school bat. Trent DeVoe, he's terrible. I don't know why he's still in this. Probably why they make second autos, yeah. So we got the Invictus, yeah, y'all were right. And then it's Luis Rodriguez, one of the most hyped up prospects in 2021, Bowman Chrome. He's flashing some awful shades and an awful hairdo, but His autos are selling for like $300, so I have to get one of my fat top loaders for that. Jay Allen refractor, nice for the Reds. Big hit. Big hit for the Reds right there. I think that's the second Jay Allen. We got the green paper going to the Reds and the Jay Allen refractor going to the Reds. That kid's a stud. Just an absolute athlete. You know, he did really well in his debut. Super short sample size. I mean, for all these guys that were just drafted. Michael Osborne's got the Dodgers. Yeah. And, you know, like all these kids, like Luis Rodriguez, Eric Pena, Passan, all those guys that, like, really struggled. I mean, they're so young. At some point, they're going to do something good. They just got such incredible tools that it's almost inevitable. But, man, if I pulled, like, a Luis Rodriguez on release day of Bowman Chrome, I'd have sold that thing in a heartbeat because the hype was just so high for him. All right. We'll get into our autos here. Wish us luck. This is number 1, Jacob. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jeffrey. Yeah, $1,200 for, I mean, come on. That's crazy. So we're going to hit this paper first. I got a Genesis on the top. And there we go. Oh, I got 2 chromes here. Sorry, guys. All right, Pena, Connor Norby, Vyers. There's a Henry Davis. I think it's our second Davis paper. Lawler, second Lawler paper. We got a ton of Gavin Williams, Frelick, Cooper Bowman, Tyler McDonough. There's the Veen. There's another Pacheco. Pacheco struggled a little bit in his debut, but he's a good player. J.C. Correa. Y'all know I like him. My daughter's probably getting ready to go to bed. All right, let's see what we got here. Jefferson Quero. Henry Davis, Chrome. Spencer Torkelson. Yeah, my daughter's getting ready to go to bed. Poor kid. Buelvis. Michael Harris. Salas. All right, we got the Emmanuel Rodriguez blue refractor, non-first. Cops, Christian Hernandez, Gavin Williams, Ryan Cusick, and pitcher. Landon Marceau. And the only reason I know it's Marceau is because I'm from Louisiana. Landon Marceau, we hit our first pitcher auto. It's going to the Angels. It's unfortunate. Who gets the Angels in this? Jacob. This is going to you, your very own pitcher auto. At least he was a third rounder. Out of Metairie, Louisiana. Imagine that. You can tell somebody's from Louisiana by these. This is Marceau. It's not Marcoix. It's Marceau. So, nonetheless, it is a hit. It's not the hit we wanted to. It's a refractor, but it is a pitcher. And John's going to go on my world-renowned pitcher puller spiel here. We got the Emmanuel Rodriguez non-first blue. Go into our second auto pack. All right, I gotta make sure I get this auto on the bottom here. There we go. Rip through the paper. Jay Allen first. Merrill. Yeah, the Reds are a good pool in this first box. Reds are a good pool. We've got a lot of Jay Allen. Cooper Kinney. Metaire's down the street. Oh, yeah. Heck, Troy, you live in, I forgot, yeah, you're from that area. I forget, I don't know if he was out of high school or Looks like a big kid. Okay, if he's all SEC, he played college at LSU. Yeah. Landon Marceau. I remember watching him throw last year for LSU. But ever since Paul Maneri still had the job, I couldn't watch LSU play because it was just awful. But I'm glad they got Jay Johnson. Man, that guy is awesome. I'm really excited for the Tigers this year. I'm sure you are too, Troy. Spikes, Benny Montgomery. That's one of the first Montgomerys we've seen in here. Cody Morissette, Austin Love, Max Meyer, Cops, Eduardo Garcia, Joe Rock, purple, lefty color. And we're getting down to Jay Allen, another Jay Allen refractor. We got, who do we have here? Maddox Brown. Oh, that's not. I had one more card in my hand. Okay, it's a Kyle Manzardo. All right, nice. So we got Manzardo. That's a huge hit for the hitter squad right there. Manzardo. I think he's out of Arizona. Washington State. Sorry, no. Manzardo was a pretty big bat in this draft. I like Manzardo a lot. And that's going to, what we got? The Rays, Marty Dosen, the first box. So Marty, no pitchers for you. You hit a nice Manzardo auto. It's not bad. Not a bad hit. We got Joe Rock, the purple. Another Jay Allen. That's like our third Jay Allen parallel. It's crazy. So awesome for the Reds. Awesome for Tino Cardenas. I don't know if Tino's in here. Got a Maddox Bruns, first round arm. First chrome refractor. Not bad. So I'm 1 for 1, batting .500 with hitters versus pitchers. John says that Marceau was the only one. So let's hope Manzardo can lead us in the hitters. All right, so I didn't see who it was, but we have a gold auto on the bottom. I did see that. Pretty sure it's gold. Yeah, that's a gold auto. I don't know who it is, but it's gold. Brady House, Tanner Allen. And I'm super excited, so we're going to fly through this paper base. Jackson Merrill, TJ White, Montgomery, starting to see Mazzucato. Not done bad on the paper base. There's a Ruben Ibarra. We haven't seen much of him. Lonnie White. Schwallenbach, our first Spencer Schwallenbach. So we got a gold auto on the bottom of this pile. I hope it's not a pitcher. All right. There's another Schwallenbach. Jackson Wolf. Elkhart Perez. Kai Bush. Kate Povich. Groshans. Jordan Adams, he's been struggling. Jordan McCants is a guy that, there's a Brady House first chrome. Michael McGreevy, first round arm. Eggy Rosario. Our color in here is going to be Tyler Matheson with the Aqua Lava, I believe. These new Aqua, the Lava parallels, I don't know. I don't know about those. I don't love them. But like I said, that's one of the things I wish that Fanatics would do away with the 6,000 parallels and just kind of go back to basics with things. Ian Muller, first round arm. Sam Bachman, we've hit a bunch of him today. JT Schwartz, refractor first. And we've got a gold auto under here. Kansas City Royals, it's a pitcher. Eric Sarantola. Jeez. Well, it's a gold auto. 50/50 is an eBay 1 of 1, of course. 5th round arm. Awesome. 5th round arm. It's a gold auto, though, nonetheless. It's going to the Royals. Kendall McKee. It's going to you. A 5th round right-handed arm out of Canada, Montreal, Quebec. And it's got a nasty scratch across the top of it, so hopefully you can buff that out with a microfiber. But we did hit a gold auto. Yeah, I'd take a Jackson Jobe, a gold auto too. I'd take a Sam Bachman. I'd take a lot of Mazzucata. Anybody but a fifth round pick auto. Oh boy. I can't win them all, right? We still have 2 more autos to go. Sleeve all these first round chromes for you guys. I think Schwallenbach was actually a first rounder, but he's got a really cool name. Schwartz refractor. We've hit some Sam Bachman. I think I said that already, but all right. So we're on a pitcher run right now. So our next auto should be a hitter. Fingers crossed. Genesis cards. 2 auto packs left. Got an Invicta in here. Gotta get the auto off of there. There we go. The paper. All right. Norby. Man, I was really excited about that gold auto. Thought it was going to be our big hit. Bachman. Frelick. Thought it was going to be our big hit. McGreevy, first round arm. Ford. I think we've hit a Ford Chrome yet. I'm not sure. My stack of paper. I don't know if you guys can see my stack of paper. No, you can't see it in the camera angle, but it's getting tall. Bruns, Genesis, Bednar, first round arm. Aaron Zavala. I think that's the first Zavala we've seen in this whole break. Tyler McDonough, another good guy to look in this one. Riley Green, stud. Cartel is a stud. Holgate, first. CJ. Hopefully he can come back pretty hard this year. Have a good year. So we got a green shimmer, Jaden Hill, another guy out of LSU. Another LSU arm. Micah Ottenbrot. Rainer Benassi out of 2021 Bowman Chrome, Kellington. And our auto is going to be another pitcher, Calvin Ziegler. My goodness, I'm getting pitchered to death here. I mean, when 60% of the product is pitchers and 40% of it's hitters, it's bound to happen. Which, like I said, I hope Fanatics can do something about charging somebody $600 for a super jumbo and giving them 3 pitcher autos that hold no value in the market. But it's just my personal opinion on how Topps tries to squeeze every cent they can out of collectors. We got our first Zavala, though, the Rangers, going to Jeffrey Patrick. I think you've got 2 teams in this break. I just don't know who the other one is. I got it sorted out by teams up there. We got 1 more auto pack. Now I'm going to take a short break, and we'll hit break number 2. All right. Yeah, it's always, what's up, Jen? Looks like my box I opened up. It's so bad. I mean, I can't be the only guy that is excited about Topps getting bought out. I mean, I really can't. It's just because they've been doing this for so long. I mean, 2020 draft, look, I mean, it was just pitcher loaded. There's freaking, I mean, Eric Sarantola is a 5th round arm out of whatever. Just crazy, man. You know, you pay so much to rip these cards. And, you know, back in like the early 2000s, there was a chance that you could pretty much break even. There was a really good chance that you could break even. But now it's just like, my gosh, what do I have to do to break even? You can't really. It's hard because there's 60 pitchers to 40 hitters in every release on the Chrome checklist. You can't get that Genesis off of there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for some change. Bednar, Marcelo Mayer. I'll put him to the side because I'm sure there's another Zavala paper. But Nellis, Kauser, Bruns, first rounder. Got our bottom paper. So many cards. There's another Trimble. I haven't had any chrome Trimble. I think we had one chrome Trimble. There's another Jose Torres. I don't think we've had any chrome Jose Torres. That's one I can say for sure. I don't think we've seen. Yeah. Eric sent me a picture, and Kendall. They both hit Lawler refractors in different breaks. I'm not sure what breaks they were, but and you know that's a box saver for sure to hit a card like that. $600, $700 for a Lawler probably refractor. Lonnie White Jr. first chrome. I'll sleeve that. It's our last auto pack here. Another Jay Allen chrome first. So the Reds made out here. Gavin Williams first round arm. I've seen a lot of Gavin Williams. Chase Petty first round arm. Jose Torres. I just said I don't think we have any Jose Torres chrome, and there we go. Hobick, Errol Vera, Jordy Barley. We got 2 cards to the auto. This is going to be our auto here. It's another pitcher. Gunnar Hoglund. Okay, I can live with a pitcher auto if it's a first rounder. So Gunnar Hoglund, it's a base auto, first round arm. One of the better pitchers in this draft. So we pulled 4 pitchers and 1 base hitter. Thank you, Topps, for that. Appreciate that for a $625 box. You have done us well. That's going to the Blue Jays. Eric Kozlik. You know, if you're going to hit a pitcher, it's always nice to hit a first rounder. And he's a college arm too. So he'll probably be on a quick path. I think he played for Mississippi. So it wasn't a huge auto night. We got some Jay Allen killed it tonight. This is still break 1, Jeremy. Yeah, we hit 4 pitcher autos. So hopefully box number 2 was pulled far away from box number 1. And then we're not going to get 4 more pitcher autos. And that's the thing. I don't mind when your checklist is full of pitchers, but my gosh, some quality control to send us 4 pitchers and 1 hitter. It's absurd. And it gets frustrating. Even for me, breaking for you guys, you know, I mean, it's just frustrating to get 1 first round arm and then, you know, 3 other pitchers that, I don't know, probably buy for $1.25 right now. We hit the Manzardo and the Hoglund. Those are our two first round. I think Manzardo was actually a second round. Yeah, he's a second rounder. And Sarantola, our 5th round arm. Mississippi State. Marceau out of LSU, and Calvin Ziegler out of Ontario. High school guy, right-hander. So not a great box. If you had Jay Allen in this break, you killed it. If you had the Reds. So I'm going to show you guys the stack of paper here from the jumbo. Well, we already did the mega for the first, for box 1, Michael. I don't know if you guys can see these stacks of paper. It's crazy. It's a thick jumbo. So I'm going to take like a 5-minute break and go tell my daughter good night. And I'm just going to leave the live on here. And if you guys want to talk or just go take a break too, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to move this deck of cards onto my other table so I can get set up for break number 2. We're going to do box number 2 here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So apologize for pulling 4 pitcher autos, but congrats to the Manzardo and the Hoglund and the Jay Allen, the Reds. So we'll take a quick break, guys. All right, so like I said, with the first break, guys, I'm going to throw in this mega for free since y'all had to wait so long. I apologize again for that. It was out of my control, but still, you know, it was a long wait to pay and then wait 2 weeks and not get any cards. So I'm going to throw this in here for free for you guys because the group and the guys that I have in this group are awesome. And we're going to see if we can pull a Mega Auto out of here. Yeah, we did get the Cowser refractor. I think oh, that was a gold. Yeah, Jeffrey, you're right. Jeez, it was a picture. So literally, like if you guys watch my YouTube channel and you like follow anything that I do baseball wise, you know that I don't even look in this like the close direction of what pitchers do. And I did the videos leading up to draft with all the first rounders. That was the most pitcher coverage I've ever done. And it was just the first round pitchers. So like when anything pitching wise happens, it's just like a blind spot in my brain. So thank you, Jeffrey, for reminding Kendall that he has a gold refractor auto for the Royals. Yeah, geez. Yeah, you got that. And I overlooked it, Kendall. So congrats to you, man. Yeah. He's a pitcher. What's up, James? I think this is the first time I've seen Randy in here live with us. So we're going to do our junk packs first. Just looking for Dylan Carlson rookie cards, really, in these packs. I need to grab a Dylan Carlson 2016 slab, just like a 9 just like a 10. There's a Hayes rookie card too, but I need to grab a Dylan Carlson before the season cranks up. I think he's going to have a pretty big year. Mountcastle, I think the three biggest rookies. It was a really bad year for the rookie this past year, and I think 2022 is going to be absolutely insane. Like I think Topps products, and you know, Fanatics has that under control right now, so I don't really know what's going to happen with that. I have some guys that I talk with that know a heck of a lot more about it than me, and I kind of try to squeeze information out of them. But man, this is going to be like one of the biggest rookie card years of all time. 2022 is going to be nuts if they can freaking ever get the gosh dang collective bargaining agreement nailed down. But man, it's going to be so huge. There's so many guys that are going to debut this year. It's going to be absolutely nuts. All right, so we got our mega packs here. These are the auto packs. The first 5 packs are pretty much not worth the rip. Grotians. Jason Dominguez. Matthew Allen. Jordan Walker. And De La Rosa. So we got no first out of there. And you know, I did a video about Dominguez. I think it was last year. Geez, it was so long ago. And I said about sell. But he really didn't have that bad of a year for an 18-year-old. But like I said, I still think he's on the. Still think he needs to get tested more often because man, that kid just looks like he's full of growth hormone. But I don't want to piss any Yankee fans off. Mojica first. Edward Perez and Puyon Chin. All right, so we hit no autos in the mega boxes for you guys. That stinks. I was hoping that we would hit something nice. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Series 1's going to be kind of a dud, I think. But I think Wander's, yeah, that's what I mean. Eric already said it. Wander's probably going to be in Series 1. I just picked up 3 2019 Chrome Wander PSA 10s. And I got them for $175 each. I was really excited about that last week. And I got a Bobby Witt Jr. for $175 PSA 10 Chrome first. So spent a good chunk of change, but those were two guys I really wanted to pick some up. I had Riley Green, I had some Gorman stuff, I had some Casa stuff. There's just so many guys that are going to debut, I think, in this next year. I'm trying to pick up a little bit of everything. So, but yeah, you're right, Jeremy, for sure. I think Series 1's going to be Wander. Wander's going to carry that product. And then Series 2 and Update's going to be probably, I might order a case of that. Order a case of Update and just let it sit in my closet for years. All right, so we did determine that the packs with the players on them, with Marcelo and Davis, they're the auto packs. So we did the all the non-auto stuff first. But it's a lot of cards. I'll probably jump through these non-auto packs a little quicker. And like I told the first break, we did the non-first paper is not going to ship. Any first or color paper, it's going to ship. But all the non-first paper doesn't ship. I had a stack of paper that was probably 10 inches high. And I just don't feel like dealing with it. I'm not sure. That's something I need to look at, Jeremy, because I'm not sure if he's going to be in 1 or 2. I'm not sure about that at all. I don't do a whole lot with tops, and it's something that I really want to start doing because I know there's a huge market out there for people that do collect tops. But I don't know what's going to carry Series 1 if they don't put Wander in it. You know, I don't know what their big play is going to be for Series 1 if they don't put Wander in it. But who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen with 2022 Bowman, to be honest. All right, so here we go. Super Jumbo number 2. Paper. We got some color, let's see what color that is. Orange paper in the back. Orange paper in the back. Hopefully it's not a pitcher. Pacheco. Seen a lot of paper Pacheco. Norby. Byers. McCants. Davis. Paper. Henry Painter. Lawler paper. Not a bad paper run here. Gavin Williams. First round arm. McDonough. And Spencer Schwallenbach. Not bad. I'll take that for an orange. He was drafted as a two-way player, this Schwallenbach guy. I remember covering him in my little breakdown that I did, but I think he's going to play a position. They drafted him out of Nebraska. He was a second rounder, yeah. But he was drafted as a two-way guy, and I think that he's going to end up being a position player. So Spencer Schwallenbach, that's going to the Braves. It's an orange. Tino Cardenas. I haven't seen Tino in here. So Series 1 possibly does have Wander. Yeah, that's what, I mean, Jeremy might be right. I don't know. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot of things with tops, but it would make the most sense to me to put Wander in 1 because there's no other, I mean, what else is going to carry him? Carry Series 1. Or Series 1 is going to be a really bad product. Jaden Hill. Kevin Alcantara. Man, that dude has got some juice. I need to pick up an Alcantara auto. There's so many guys. There's a first round chrome. There's so many guys I need to grab before this season starts. I just don't have enough money or time to. Mayer draft night. Wilman Diaz refractor. Carson Williams first refractor. Seen a lot of Pedro Leon tonight. Man, and Wander, he's just so good. I didn't I was afraid to spend a lot of money on Wander up until what he did in his short, you know, well, he didn't really have a short sample size. I think he had like 150 plus maybe plate appearances last year, and his numbers were just insane for his age. So I was like, I got to buy a bunch of Wander before the season starts. And I finally found some. And I wanted to buy some Wit too. And I found one Wit card, but those go into the PC. I'll probably end up selling the 2 Wanders that I bought and keeping the 3rd one for my own collection. Pull the paper out here and do the chrome last. What's up, Daryl? Yeah, I cooked and cleaned tonight. And the hardest part about doing these breaks is that I get to kiss my older daughter goodnight, but not my younger daughter. She goes to bed at 7:30. There's a Job. Haven't seen a lot of Job. There's a Harry Ford. Haven't seen a lot of him either. And that's the hardest part about breaking for you guys, is missing out on that. It's really not an easy life adulting, but I know a lot of you guys, like me, wouldn't trade it for the world, so that's why I don't break all the time. I just really value being around my family. I know you guys are probably the same way. Schwallenbach first. Marceau, Groshans. Groshans is an interesting guy. He's really highly rated, by the way. I just don't know. I feel like he's more of a floor player, Groshans. And if you guys disagree, there's a Brady first chrome. If you guys disagree, let me know what you like about Groshans. But from what I've seen of him, he seems like a really high floor player. Frelick, nice. It's a nice refractor to catch. I'm not sure what I missed. I must have missed something for Jeffrey. He said I got number 5 coming in 2 months. Jeremy, we hit him on Manzardo auto in the first jumbo. I don't know if you saw that or not, but we did hit a Manzardo already. It was a base. He was the only hitter we hit in the whole break as far as an auto. But we did. We hit a Manzardo in the last Cooper jumbo. Yep, there you go, Shane. Got an Invicta in this one. Yeah, the first jumbo, I haven't broken any of this, and I got a thick card, and I was thinking, it was some like draft, like jersey insert. I know they used to do those for way back in the past, but it was the Invicta cards that I didn't know that they were. Didn't know that they were thick, like the 1994 Flair tops. Matthew Nelson, Jay Allen. We crushed Jay Allen in the last break. Just wore Jay Allen out. Not a whole lot of good paper. Hoagland, first round arm. Petty, first round arm. Cooper Kinney, first rounder. And Carson Williams, first rounder. That pack did not bring the paper heat. And we have on top here for Jeremy, it's a nice Kyle Manzardo, purple paper. Take what you can get out of that. Not bad. It's got a soft top layout. It's got some 2 soft corners as far as grading goes, but nothing that I would like be, it's not bad enough to where I would put a header on it that says, this card is trash. But the paper are always a tough grade. And I know Jeremy collects the paper Melendez and the paper Miranda's. He is the there's a Lawler, world-renowned Jose Miranda collector, another first-round arm that I know. He really likes Jose Miranda. I do too. I put him in my top 100 on my Patreon, top 100 Bowman Chrome Autos. And I felt very confident about it. Frank Mazzucato, that's a good one to get the Invicta of. One of the top high school arms in this draft. I'm going to very carefully put this in a regular penny. And I actually have the thick top loaders to get this bad boy shipped out the top loader. So I always keep the super thick top loaders just in case we hit a thick card. And these are tricky to get in here. There we go. But we got a Mazzucato Invicta. Very nice. Oh, we got the refractors. Veen, Pomaris, Torque, and all non-first going in there. So we got a Bednar. There was a guy in our Facebook group, the Let's Talk Wax Facebook group, and he posts cards every now and then. He'll post just a whole bunch of stuff for sale. And it was right when Melendez was like in the home run race, you know, for the league lead and minor league home runs against Griffin Codine. And it was right in the heat of that. And he posted a MJ Melendez for $15, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I should buy that card. And I messaged him, I was like, hey, you know, you got an MJ Melendez that you're about to sell for $15, and it's worth $65. And that's how you know that MJ Melendez came out of nowhere. And he was about to put up an MJ Melendez for $65, or for $15. And it was selling for about $65. And I'm almost 100% sure that he does not have any base chrome autos. I think Melendez is refractor and up only for his autos. He also has the paper. So, but his first chromes are out of 2017, and he only has refractor and up. So I guess you could say time added. You could say he's an SP Marcelo Mayer. I'll sleeve him. Bachman, first round arm. Kowser. Reed Trimble, super sleeper. Look out. Jose Torres, super sleeper. He's too cheap. Jose Torres is too cheap. He's too cheap for how good he is. He can do it all. He can pick it. He can hit it. So I usually either wait till prices settle or I wait till like 2022 Bowman drops, and then I'll start buying guys from draft. Sometimes it works, sometimes it kicks me in the butt, you know, but I always try to wait at least a month or two before I start buying a new release Benny Montgomery, just to let prices settle. Pacheco and Mazzucato, just to let prices settle. Petty, Bobby Witt Jr. refractor, Rick Kelvin, and then, you know, when a new release comes out, like everybody's chasing Bowman draft right now, is when I'm gonna try to pick up a couple of Christian Santana autos. But you know, draft dropped like almost 2 weeks ago, almost now, and Christian Santana Bowman chrome autos are still $55. So, like I said, sometimes you can find a good deal, and other times you just, I guess, trying to be too smart and trying to overthink the whole process. So, as long as you believe in it, that's all that matters, right? All right, we got another Invicta in here. And we got a blue paper on the top. I'm going to try to hide it from you guys. And I'm going to get the chromes out of here. It's our last non-auto pack. Hunter Goodman, there's a Brady House paper. Dang, we are not doing well with the paper in this break. Benny Montgomery, Mazzucato, Ibarra, Holgate, Lonnie White, Jr., and Schwallenbach. It's a struggle with the paper tonight. And on the top, we've got I think this is the sky blue to 499. Brian Welvis. This dude is really good. His autos are really cheap. The A's love him, and he has a lot of thunder in his bat. He's in 2021 Bowman Chrome, though. He's in one of my my sleeper videos, I think. I really like Welvis. There's a guy I know in our group, Matthew Ecker. I've done some deals with him. He's a great guy to work with. He has some Welvis. And he's another guy. There's a Henry Davis first chrome. I've been trying to pick up Frelick first chrome. Williams first chrome. Doing pretty good with the chrome. Not so much the paper, though. Byers first chrome with the Phillies. Cooper Kinney. Who's the Invicta? We got Frelick. Nice. So we got a draft guy with the Invicta. Groshans. Wes Kath. This is a pretty nice little pack. Cooper Bowman. All right, so some nice cards in that pack out of the last non-auto pack. Yeah, the Invictas are, I don't know, they're all right. It's cool they make like a thick card. It's really cool. It's crazy that, you know, like when we were kids collecting cards, the inserts were just like the most sought after. You know, when you opened a pack of cards, you wanted to find the inserts, like the Hit Machines insert, you know, and the Diamond Kings insert. And now when you get the inserts, you're like, oh man, can we just get a first chrome? So the hobby's really changed. It's really, I mean, this hobby is unaffordable for kids. Like the Bowman, it's unaffordable. A kid can't walk into a hobby shop and buy a pack of Bowman. I mean, a pack of Jumbo would probably cost what, like $50? For a pack of Jumbo. A super Jumbo pack would cost $150. I mean, it's crazy. And I wish, you know, and Bowman isn't really for kids. I get that, you know, Tops and things like that, you know, and Heritage and those sorts of things. I don't think Bowman's geared towards kids, but still, you know, I bought Bowman cards when I was a kid, and they were some of the more expensive cards. But, I mean, Bowman's just unaffordable for kids right now. It's almost unaffordable for adults, to be honest. And I think that's why we break, because we can't afford to buy a whole dang box. So we're going to get these paper out of here. We're going to buy into a team. I'd like to do some more breaks. Do I have a chrome in there? No. I'd like to do some more breaks and pick your team breaks, because the randoms are fun until the product releases, and then they're not fun anymore. Frelick. Miguel Geraldo. I bought a 2019 PSA 10 for like $55. Miguel Geraldo. He struggled this year, but I think he's a really good player. Miguel Geraldo has got to check out with the Blue Jays. He's a third baseman. Dude can run. He can hit a little bit. He just struggled this year. McGreevy. But go check him out. Go check out Miguel Geraldo. I know Chen, if he's still on here, man, he's got a huge Miguel Geraldo collection. The guy that hooks me up with the BRG stuff. And he showed me his Miguel Geraldo collection one day as a Harry Ford. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. So, all right, this is our first auto pack. Matthew Nelson. Reed Trimble, first. Kirstead Norby. A lot of these chrome cards, there's a lot of chrome lines on them, I'm noticing. But I haven't tried to wipe them off because they're your cards and I don't want to mess with them too much. So, into the refractor, just a gold refractor going to the Phillies. Nice pull there. John Rhodes, third baseman. Third rounder. I don't think I have anything on John Rhodes. I couldn't tell you offhand about John Rhodes. Kentucky University. It's a little off-centered. Not a bad hit. It's a hitter color. Steinmetz, Bobby Witt Jr. refractor, Kath. Tyler Black, and our auto is going to be Bryce Miller, pitcher. Unreal. All right, he's a 4th rounder out of Texas A&M. 4th round arm. Going to the Seattle Mariners in this break. It's Amy Janelle. Going to the Mariners. Pitcher auto. We are really... The first auto is right here. Bryce Miller. You just got here, Ryan. You're good. First auto is a pitcher auto. Much like the 4 autos we pulled in our last box. So I really hope that's the first and last. I don't ask for a whole lot. I don't ask for super crazy color. I don't ask for, you know, super refractors. I just don't want to pull 4 pitchers out of a super jumbo. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. I'm going to put that West Cath in a sleeve too for you guys. Yeah, I know. And like when I'm doing my breakdowns for draft, like that's why I can't do pitchers. I just don't have, like, if I did pitchers, it would be so consuming. I would be in front of my computer for so many more hours than I am right now. You know, just breaking down guys who are already relievers. You know, you get 22-year-olds in low A that are relievers. I mean, come on. We can do better than that. Fanatics can do better than that. Somebody can do better than that. When you're going to charge 600, I think they're up to like 800 now. 800 bucks for a super jumbo. And you're going to put a 22-year-old that's in low A. I'm trying to get this auto off the... There we go. Put a 22-year-old reliever in low A house. Just, it pisses me off. It really does. Manzardo, TJ White, Montgomery, Mazzucato, Cath, Ibarra, Holgate, Lonnie White, Schwallenbach. JL, Jeffrey, you must have the red. Yep. Dude, you totally missed out on I should have put the if you would have had the last box, you would have been a happy Jay Allen fan. Really happy. Not killing it with the chrome here, guys. Carcion Strand, not a bad draw. There's a Cowser chrome, Hunter Goodman chrome, Harry Ford, close to the refractors but not a refractor. Bryce Miller, Cusick, Hassel, Noah Miller, Matt Butulski. It looks like we have an Aqua Lava under here. Aqua Lava parallel. Outfielder from the Cincinnati Reds. Could it be Jay Allen? Could we have a Jay Allen Aqua Lava refractor under here for you, Jeffrey? We do. We have a Jay Allen Aqua Lava refractor. Huge hit. Makes up for the crap pitchers autos we just pulled. It's not a super refractor, but that's an awesome hit. Awesome. To 199, they're the new parallels in this draft product, and one of the top bats in this product. I think one of the top athletes for sure. Nice pull for you, Jeffrey. Yeah, I do. I'm the world-renowned Allen puller now. So if y'all want to break, the Reds are $1,000 for everything. We have pulled some Jay Allen tonight, and I talked about Jay Allen for almost every draft video I did. I told you guys how much I like Jay Allen, so it's nice to hit some Jay Allen, and I'm glad I didn't pull another pitcher for you guys because that would have been demoralizing. All right, we got a Jay Allen Aqua Lava. Yeah, it just did. This card right here beat the first box. Aqua Lava to 199. That is going to Jeffrey Patrick. Congrats on that hit. Awesome. That's huge. It's awesome. I love when I can pull nice stuff for you guys. And then I hate when I pull pitcher autos for you guys. It really does. really does bother me, and it like I said, it pisses me off when you guys spend so much money on these brakes and you get a freaking 22-year-old low A reliever, you know, for the money you spend. And to anybody that even brakes in general, you know, it's tough. But that's an awesome hit. Yeah, I don't even know. I haven't looked into any team brakes yet, so I don't know like what the Reds even go for. But I'll probably do some team brakes here in the future. So I'll check into those. Got to get the auto out of here. All right. I'll probably check into the pricing. I feel like the Reds would be kind of overlooked. All right. Bednar, Marcelo Mayer, Zavala, Cowser, Trimble, Torres. Not bad. I don't even know if Jeffrey's in here right now. If he saw that what he's got on the tray up here. So if he went to bed, it'd be awesome that he could. I can't get this dang Marcelo Mayer in the sleeve. Nice for him to wake up to that auto in the morning. And let's go see what our next auto is here. McDonough, Green, Manzardo for Jeremy. We are not doing good. And here's our Brennan Beck. Is it a super? Purple. Brennan Beck, right-handed changeup thrower. You can see his changeup grip right there, if you can see it. Circle change. Maddox Bruns refractor. It's a first-round arm. Torque refractor. Carson Williams is going to Jeremy. He's killing this pack with the first chrome. And our auto is pitcher, of course, obviously. Dominic Hamill, another circle change guy. Check out that sick, nasty circle change right there. Pitcher auto, Dominic Hamill. Third round out of Dallas Baptist University with Bryce Ball. Bryce Ball's an interesting prospect, man. He struck out a lot. He struck out a lot this past year. Struggled. Got traded to the Cubs. So maybe they can figure out what's going on with him. Big bat out of Dallas Baptist, and Dominic Hamill with the New York Mets is going to Randy. It's going to you. There you go. Jeffrey's here. Oh, man. Well, we hit the Jay Allen card, so it's probably going to be eternal doom for the rest of the auto seekers. It's probably going to be 2 more pitcher autos. And I wouldn't put it past myself to pull 2 more pitcher autos to make it the quadfecta. 2 super jumbos, 8 pitcher autos. That's nice quality control right there. From America's most wonderful baseball card company. But yeah, you gotta take a picture. You gotta take a picture. It's some ink. So let me get this auto out of the way here. It's like a refractor auto on the bottom, possibly. I'm not sure. Fit the card in front of it or not. Jay Allen, Bednar, Zavala, Maddox Bruns, Gunnar Hoglund, Chase Petty, Cooper Kinney, Carson Williams. The Rays have hit a lot of, or Jeremy's hit a lot of Carson Williams in this break tonight. Paper and chrome. Wes Kath, Cooper Bowman, I like Cooper Bowman. John Rhodes. Jackson Merrill. He's got the chromes only. First rounder. Cody Morissette. All right, Matthew Nelson. This is going to be a color refractor. And this is a first hitter. Cincinnati Reds. So, Jeffrey, this is going to you too. It's a speckle auto. All right, Matthew Nelson. That's our color from this pack. Let's go on to Jeffrey, along with his Jay Allen. Yeah, Zavala struggled this year in his debut, but no, it's an adjustment. So we need a bigger sample size is what we need, Jeremy, to see what he's going to do. Cameron Carley, and our auto is going to be a refractor. The shortstop from the Miami Marlins, Cody Morissette. Not a bad hit. That's a hitter. Cody Morissette. He was a second rounder. He came out of BC with Sal Frelick. Marlins. It's about as good as the Marlins can do in this, I think. That's going to Jason Buchanan. I don't know if Jason's in here or not. Yeah, it's neat to see, like, like when they went and found Torque, they found Trevor Hauver, and they went to see Frelick, and they find Cody Morissette. It's really neat to see, like, when they go watch these huge bats and these big first-round guys that they seem to, like, find these scouts. They always find their buddy, that plays at the same team, and sign somebody off that same team. When you go watch, and you go watch Torque a lot, and you see other things, you watch other guys a lot, and you find things you like. And you see it happen a lot. Two guys coming out of the same college program because one of the bigger names got watched a lot more than the other. Well, not watched more, but finally made a name for themselves, among the superstars. So that's awesome for those guys. Cody Morissette going to the Marlins. I'll take any hitter auto right now at the rate we're going. Yeah, congrats, Jason. James, you must have had the first. Yeah, you did. You had the first box. Dang. Another break. It wasn't your day, James, but hey, maybe tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Separate. I think we might have an Invicta auto at the bottom of this one. We got a mangled Francisco Alvarez. So we've got a thick card at the bottom, and I think that might be an Invicta. Byers, Davis, Tanner Allen, Manzardo, TJ White. Yeah, I told the group their last break, man. Kevin Alcantara. Whew, look out. That guy can freaking stroke. That guy can hit. My paper stack's getting really high. I got Lawler. OCA. Really striking out on the chrome first in this pack, so hopefully the auto's going to make up for it. Welvis. No color, just refractors here. Encarnacion Strand. He's a pretty big bat. He might be a sleeper look. All right, so our last card is going to be an Invicta auto. We got our Landon Marceau. Mike McCreevy. Okay, not bad. It's a first round arm, numbered to 99. It's our Invicta auto. It's a sticker auto. But these are the new Invictas. They're thick. They're like Topps. I said Topps Flare. Michael McGreevy, St. Louis Cardinals. Crazy. Thick card. He was round number 1. I think he's one of the bigger chases as far as pitchers in his prospects. So if we're going to hit a pitcher, it's nice to hit, hit a good pitcher when you can. So this is going to the Cardinals, and that's going to Daryl Holtman. Daryl was here for a second, and I don't know where he went, but he's not here, and I don't know if he's here or not. But that's not a bad hit. I'm going to have to get one of my super thick top loaders to put that on the rack. They're back here. But I'm glad that I keep my 9,000 point top loaders handy, because I didn't know that the Invicta cards were massive, super thick. So I'll put that in an ultra thick top loader. Going to Michael McGreevy, or sorry, going to Daryl Holtman, Michael McGreevy auto. So, all right, guys, we didn't do too bad. We only got 3 pitchers, but one was a /99. We got the Invicta, Dominic Hamill, Bryce Miller autos. We got the Cody Morissette refractor. It's a good hit. And we got the hit of the night out of both our super jumbos was this J. Allen Aqua Lava. So congrats to Jeffrey Patrick. And that's a big hit. One of my favorite players in this whole product is J. Allen. The dude was committed to Florida, and I think he's just one of the best athletes in his product, and he has super low K rates and a great K to walk, and you don't see that a whole lot with just super athletic raw guys. He's not raw, but that's usually the prognosis with guys that are super athletic. They're super raw, but he definitely showed that he had a refined approach in his first season. Small sample size, but man, keep an eye on this guy next year, because he might do big things. So thank you to everyone that jumped in the break. I'm sorry it took so long. I hope the free cards made up for it. I may do some more 2021 draft breaks if I can find some time between the Patreon stuff and the YouTube channel. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. I love breaking for you guys and talking prospects and learning some new things about guys that you like. So thanks for being in the group. Thanks for keeping the group fun and bringing so much knowledge. And I'll catch y'all later. Congrats to Jeffrey on the big hit. All right, we're shut.